This is Orlando Hernandez with your most favorite show in the whole damn world, Gangster News. As you can see, I just got in off the airplane. That's right. I was on a trip to the USSR. Spent a lot of time over there colluding with the Ruskies. One thing I can say for those people is that they sure know how to dress. That's right. I'm Orlando Hernandez, and I'm not a slave to fashion. Alright. Back in the U.S., back in the USSR, back in the U.S. of A. The U.S. of A is the best place in the whole world, baby. I don't care who you collude with or who you know. I don't care if you know Putin himself. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, damn you. Alright. All over the world, people are colluding and going crazy and getting gangster-fied. All right. Gangster news is all about the news. It's about truth. It's about love. Baby, we're so glad that you made it to our show. And what's going on in the world today? All right, in the headlines, here we go. Kim Young-sung, one of Orlando's ding-dong, is having second thoughts. He is threatening to pull out and not attend the summit that's coming up in 4 weeks' time. That's right. He just made a demand. He said if the United States does not pull back on their joint military exercises with the South Korean people in the Korean Peninsula, that he will not go through with the peace meeting. Now, what kind of shit is that, ladies and gentlemen? That little twerp, that little Tijuana reject, that's right. They kicked him out of Tijuana, Mexico, and he conquered North Korea. Who does he think he is, threatening the United States again? We will fuck him up. We'll send the basic got the toe sisters over there in the transgender patrol to bitch slap that guy from one side of Korea to the next, from the south to the north. We don't care, from the north to the south. It's all good. It's gangster-fied. That's right. We're not going to be pushed around by that little twerp over there anymore. Not him. Not Islamic State. That's right. Those Iranians, they can take that Sharia law and eat some Islamic State smothered with onions and lots of pork, baby, and celebrate at the Israeli cafe and extravaganza. That's right, they're down there disguised as the PLO, starting shit all over the place. As one famous American once said. No, not Orlando Hernandez, the other one, Ronald Reagan. He said, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Well, the other famous American, Orlando Hernandez, yours truly, baby, says, President Donald Trump build us the fucking wall. Alright, that's gangster fighting. We love that. Comes from the heart, baby. And remember, everything that you do, even if you have to slay your opponent, just do it in love. That's the gangsterification of the profanification. Alright, we're gonna go back in history, take the history tour, that's right, on the magic bush and travel back into the backwards time of the abscesses of your memory. You will not awake at the count of 3. Just listen. No. I'm not going to put you in touch with your dead ancestors. No, and 1,000 times no. What we're going to do here is take you back to ancient Los Angeles, that's right. back in the days of the 70s during the Vietnam War. That's right. To a little town in Huntington Park, California, where a lot of very significant superstar players and that's right, extravaganza gangsters like myself, who not only write and produce and are responsible for everything that takes place on this show, but we're going to let you in on the history glimpse of our show. That's right. Back in Huntington Park, there was a young lady by the name of Beautiful Teresita. But in order to protect her identity, we will call her Therese Roman. Yeah, that's right. No one will know who she is now. That's right. Her identity has just been protected. That's right. Okay, we can do that electronically, and that's just the way it is. Other big toes have come in and tried to claim her identity but failed. But down here we got that big toe face technology, and they can't get in unless they leave the toe print, at least, some trails, like a snail does when it's like cruising up and down, the concrete sidewalk in front of your house after it rains. That's right. Toes. Big toes have an ID, that's right. They've got their own DNA samples. Don't make them spawn because they can lay up to 20,000 offsprings at one time. Well, beautiful little Teresita, that's right, was moving up in the world. She finally turned 15 and a half, and she got the signature of her significant, foster parents, because we all know that she was, left in a basket over there in the front doors of the nunnery as a young infant child, and grew up to be the beautiful immaculate function lady like she is today. Gangster fry. Hey, that's right. Anyhow, she stepped up, she got the signature, and she was taking driver's ed because it was required by law. If you wanted your driver's license, you had to take driver's ed and driver's training, baby. And because I was bad in school, I was sentenced to detention after school in the driver's ed department, and beautiful Teresita came in and they assigned me to, teach her, give her some tips on, driving and so I had to teach her how to do the perpendicular. Yeah, that's right. A lot of women didn't make it to that class because they would get a fail, baby. She passed with flying colors. That's right. She brought her own car. That's right. It looked like a Volkswagen, but it was a big toe. And because she was practicing Sharia law, it had a big blanket over it. So it was like a Volkswagen big toe with a blanket over it that she brought to class so that she could practice and I could teach her how to do the perpendicular. Needless to say, there was a whole lot of commotion going on. Yes, sir. All right. I would love to go back in time, but now it's question and answer time of our show. We got a letter here, right? By the way, the president, not the president. Well, hey, just forget, no, scratch that, deduct that. Don't even listen to me, damn you. What do you, hey, just because I'm a gangster, you better look it up for yourself, baby. But just know that we always tell the truth, even if the facts are wrong or we lie. For the gangster fight there, By the way, I'm Orlando Hernandez, and the people like me to make America great. Okay, so little Teresita, she learned how to do the perpendicular. That's right. She came out of that class with flying colors. She got an A+. And the rest is history. Nowadays, you can see her cruising down the street, at 12 miles an hour, wearing this big old helmet and standing upright on this, self-powered, solar-powered, battery-powered, four-wheel skateboard. That's right. That's how she travels to work. It's a very reliable. That's right. They think it was invented by Tesla. Or Kessler. Or Hitler. That's right. Anyhow, it was all, hey, that was history. But, okay, Jerry Brown. Did you know that Jerry Brown is not only the president of the Hair Club for Men, but he's also the governor? What the fuck? He's going crazy. That Jerry Brown, he's such a clown. All right. So, Mr. Tom Palooka sends in a letter and a question. Says, Dear Mr. Gangster News, hope you enjoyed your trip to Russia. We missed you. We're so glad that you're back. And when are you bringing the dancing girls? Well, hey, listen, Mr. Tom Palooka, I don't even know you, and you don't know me, and I don't want you writing into our show. All right. And if you got anybody got an issue with that, call 867 Kiss My Ass right now.